Good morning. I would say it's good morning, but unfortunately the weather's a bit miserable at the moment. It's raining and it's 20 past 8 in the morning and it's still dark, believe it or not. But anyway, we're on our way to Wigan North Western because today we're actually going to be doing two things in one video. We're going to be riding a line and we're going to be looking at something else. So I'm going to put a little map on now to explain what we're doing today in this video. On screen now there is a map, and this is the route that I shall be taking today. The railway line that I shall be travelling on is from Wigan Wallgate to Hindley, part of the Manchester and Southport Railway, which opened on the 9th of April 1855. However, the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway took over the line in 1854, and en route I shall be calling at the two stations of Ince and Hindley. So talk about what we're doing today on the map. Now I'm at Wigan North Western Railway Station because you think the other line that I'm doing today is Wigan North Western, the West Coast Main Line. But it's not, because Wigan actually had a third railway station. It's now disused, and the line that came out of this railway station is also disused. So I'm going to be looking at this line roughly as well while we're travelling on the other line. There's a map now coming on screen to explain a bit more about this disused railway. On screen now is a map, but it shows the disused line that I shall be looking at in this video as well. This is known as the Wigan Junction Railways, part of the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railways. When the Wigan Junction Railways came to Wigan, they opened a temporary station called Wigan Darlington Street, but this station became a good station and moved to a new site, and this site we shall look in a second. I'm also using the Manchester and Southport Railway, which is still active, to travel to the disused stations in Ince and Hindley, but these stations shall be named later on the video. So now come to the site where the disused station that was in Wigan once laid, and it's actually on the A49, the Riverway. And right behind me also is Millgate multi-storey car park, and just roughly where that is behind me here is actually the site of Wigan Central Station. Now Wigan Central Station was built by the Wigan Junction Railways, which was a part of the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway. So after visiting Wigan Central Station, well what's left of it, which is nothing, we're now at Wigan Wallgate Station. Now this station was opened by the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. It's 0.3 miles from Wigan Central disused railway station, and it's operated by Northern Trains, and Wigan Wallgate is also the junction for Kirkby and Southport. And as you can see, that 158 sitting right behind me there, that's 158787. That's my train to our next destination, Ince. So we're going to board that train now and get out of Wigan Wallgate. So you now join me at Ince railway station, and to be honest with you, this is my very first time being at this location, and I just can't believe how beautiful it is filming the trains at Ince railway station. The Ince railway station is 1 mile and 2 chains from Wigan Wallgate station, and Ince is operated by Northern. And also Ince station has an hourly service between Blackburn and Kirkby. When Ince station was opened in 1888, it was named Higher Ince because there is another station at Ince which is now disused, and we're going to see that station right now. So I'm now 0.1 mile from the railway station at Ince, and we come to this open field right here, because there's nothing left here, but this used to be the site of Lower Ince railway station, which opened on the 1st of April 1884 and closed to passengers on the 1st of November 1964. And as I mentioned, there is nothing left here, but there is actually one thing that remains at this location. So that's where Lower Ince railway station is, but if you look in this direction here, you can just see a wall right here. This used to be part of the road bridge that used to take cars over the railway line here. We'll go back to Ince railway station now because we're going to move on to our next location, Hindley. So after that quick walk to Lower Ince railway station, we're back at Ince railway station. We are waiting for the 10:23 Northern service to take us to Hindley. Now when we get to Hindley, things do get a bit interesting at Hindley. Now before we talk about this Hindley railway station, we're going to visit the Disused station at Hindley South. Unfortunately it's a 25 minutes walk from this railway station. So I better get my walking shoes on and show you where it is. So this right here is the A58, the Liverpool Road. And the reason that we're here is because just literally down here, I don't think you can see it, but I have lifted myself up on this fence right here, is Hindley South Railway Station. So this disused station opened the 1st of April 1884 as Trains and Hindley. 1st of January 1892 it was relayed to Hindley and Platt Bridge. 1st of July 1950 relayed to Hindley South. This station closed on the 22nd November 1964. But sadly there is nothing left here at Hindley South. Now the reason why the Wigan Junction Railways moved in on this area is actually literally just right behind me here. Now there is nothing left over there, but Strange Ways Colliery was literally behind this road right here. And they wanted to capitalise on the coal industry, so that's why they built a line to Wigan Central. It's a bit muddy down here, but after some investigation, this is where the line went under the road. But unfortunately, it's been nothing left. It's been filled in, and there's nothing left at Hindley South Station. That was a trek. We're now back at Hindley Railway Station. Now if my voice feels a bit different, I did actually sneeze, which I'll just show you now quickly. We did it. That's not meant to happen. So after visiting Hindley South Station, which is a 25-minute walk from this location, this is Hindley North's railway station. But today it's just Hindley. It's operated by Northern. Now Hindley Station used to be a massive junction station for the London North Western Railway's Lancashire Union Railway. The Pemberton Loop, which took trains fast through here towards Pemberton, avoiding Wigan Wallgate Station. Also I'd like to point out that the fast lines at Hindley were also used for the Manchester to Wigan Express services as well. And at Crow's Nest Junction, which is east of the station, there is services that take you onto Daisy Hill onto Manchester that way. Services by West Halton onto Bolton to Manchester. And there used to be a railway line, but now it's disused, that took you onto the Bolton to Preston line at Horwich. And honestly, it is a nice station to be at Hindley. Now Hindley Station was opened on the 20th of November 1848. On the 1st of July 1950 it was renamed to Hindley North, but the 6th of May 1968 it was renamed back to Hindley. Also, this station is actually volunteered by the Friends of Hindley Station, and to be honest, they've actually got some very nice gardens here indeed. So, after the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway and the Wigan Junction Railway reached Hindley, they actually branched off in their own directions. The Wigan Junction Railway ended up joining the line at Graysbrook on the Cheshire Line's committee, which is today's Liverpool South Parkway to Manchester Oxford Road, by witness. And this line that is still active actually carries on with services from Wigan Wallgate towards Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Victoria and Bolton. And honestly, look at the active stations and the disused stations have really been interesting that once served 2 Wigan railway stations. And we'll be back with another video very soon, because I will be starting at Hindley Station, heading towards Bolton, looking at that line. So if you want to see that, feel free to subscribe to the channel, feel free to give this a like, thumbs up, feel free to leave a comment down below. I have been Sim0nTrains. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and here comes the end credits with the end card screen. Thank you for watching, stay safe.